All right, welcome everyone. Have a seat on your mat. And let's just take a second to bring our energy inward. Close your eyes. And start focusing on your breath. A nice long inhale. And an even longer exhale. Feel free to let that breath out your mouth. Letting go. And in today's practice, you're going to now bring your hand to your heart. We're going to dedicate this practice to a loving, heartwarming feeling, such as love, compassion, or gratitude. So take a few breaths into your heart space. Connect with that feeling of love. Perhaps imagining you're getting a warm hug from someone you love, or it's a kiss from one of your pets. Re-experience this regenerative feeling, and throughout your practice, I'm going to say tap into your heart space, and I want you to try to experience that feeling. One more breath into your heart. And now feel free to open the eyes and come onto your hands and knees for our cat-cow. It's always nice to start with the spine, warming up with the cat-cows. Helps check in. Inhale, arching through the spine, head comes up, tail goes out. Exhale, draw the belly in, round through the spine. And then follow your breath. Add any little movements that you wish. Opening up the sides. Even tucking the toes. Let's all tuck the toes and just shift the weight forward and back. Getting our arms used to holding the weight. And then push all the way back. Keep the toes tucked into a child's pose with tucked toes. Reach the hands forward, head comes down. This time breathing into the ribs. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Together, rise up to your hands and knees again. Tighten the tummy muscles. Kick the right leg out straight. Good. Finding length in your spine. Draw the tummy in. Keep the neck long. When you're ready, adding the left arm. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Lifting through the chest, opening your heart, and release it down. Switch sides, left leg. Inhale the right arm. A few long breaths. And release. Awesome. Opening the inner thighs, you're going to take the left leg out to the side to start. Stretch it all the way, but keep the foot connected. And then forward and back, shifting your weight to find what feels good for you. And then when you find that spot, settling in, making those adjustments, perhaps coming onto your elbows, okay? Check in with your neck in this position. Let it say yes and no, turning it. Very good. Back onto your hands. Switch side, left foot comes in, right out to the side. Be mindful, both sides might not be the same. And again, shifting your weight. The right side is tighter today. And notice how yours feels. Finding your spot and then onto the elbows if that's available. Then you can relax the head. Notice how it feels. One more big breath, and let's rise up. Bring the right knee in. Wonderful, time to tuck the toes, lifting up first down dog. First down dog. In your first down dog, feel free to walk the dog. Okay, bending one knee and then the other. Finding the comfy spot. Spread the fingers, push that floor away, let the head come between the arms. So your arms are way over your head. Nice. And now looking to the top of your mat, okay, you're going to step the right leg forward. So feel free to lift it up. Then the knee, tuck it in, big step. Inhale, rise once you get there. Into your crescent lunge. Back leg is straight. There. Adding a twist, we're going to bring the hands together to the heart space. Focus on that awesome feeling and then twist to the right. Left elbow to the right knee. Looking up over your right shoulder. Very good. Back to the center. Hands come down. Switch legs. Right foot back, down dog. And big breath, left leg up. Big step. Awesome. If you need, this back knee can always come down. Rise up. Into your lunge. Hands to the heart space, feeling your heart beat. Feeling gratitude that our body can practice today. And twisting to the left. Once that elbow is there, then you can open the chest, right? Push the elbow into the knee. Keep the back knee lifted. Breathing. Back to down dog. Beautiful, good job. Take a breath. And now walking your feet towards your hands, or hands towards the feet. Ooh, right. From there, hanging in your forward fold. So trying to keep your bottom not way back here, but over top of your feet. If you want, you can have the knees slightly bent if that feels better. Draw the belly in and fold forward. If you can't reach the floor, feel free to use a block. So think of that cat-cow when we're really sticking our tail out. Good job, guys. We're gonna come up halfway, flat back. Inhale, lift, halfway. Chin comes in. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Tighten the belly, release down. Inhale, flat back. Yeah, add a smile, it feels better. And release. Last one. Feeling the back of your legs do all the work. And release. The next time you come up, you're gonna roll the spine, stack the vertebrae. Ooh. All the way up. Once you're there, inhale the arms up. Very good. Inviting a back bend. And then release the arms down. Awesome. Wherever you're starting, come to the top of your mat. Yeah, do the top. Step the right foot back first. Warrior one. Make sure your legs are set. First, the hips square to the front of your mat. Okay, and then keep the knee over the ankle. Then the arms come up. Good. Feel opening through the chest. Again, smiling with our heart. Warrior one. From your warrior one, straighten the front leg, together fold forward. Yes. Hands can come to your shin, perhaps to the floor. Both legs are straight, breathing in. Might feel a nice stretch in the back of the front leg. Adding a twist, keep the left hand down. Sweep the right arm up. Very good. Opening the chest here. Looking up to the sky. And release down. Beautiful. Bend again into the front knee. Arms come up. Warrior one. And straight into warrior three. Okay, lifting the back leg. Taking the torso forward. Flying through the sky. Hands can be back. Forward. You really want to engage the glute muscle on your right leg, lifting it up to the sky. And then release down into a warrior two. Ooh. Sometimes you lose your balance. Definitely off balance there. That's all part of the practice. Changing transitions, feeling how they work. From your warrior two into extended side angle. Left elbow to the left knee. Inhale the right arm up and over. Very good. Internally rotate that shoulder so the pinky finger is going to be towards the floor. And then think of not closing the chest, but opening it up to the side. Good, big knee bend. And together, rise, warrior two. You got this. Into triangle pose. Straighten the front leg, reaching forward and down. Again, opening the heart. Anytime we open the chest, we're opening that heart. Looking up to your fingertips. And together, rise. Hands come to the hips, turning that left foot forward. Check in with your hips. And then folding from the hips into our forward fold, our wide leg forward fold. So when you're ready, sticking your tail up behind you, Keep the torso straight, straight, straight. And then when you're ready, reaching to the floor, perhaps your block. Feel free to heel toe the feet out to where you feel comfortable. You still want to be able to have some movement in the hips, in the knees, not feeling like you're hanging on to the end of a rope. Nice breath. Think of each breath like a cleanse. So as we open different spaces, the breath helps clear that energy. Feel free to come onto the elbows if you wish. Relaxing the head. And back onto the hands. Heel toe the feet. Nice and slow. Heel toe them towards each other. And then rolling the spine up. Nice. Back up to standing. Arms come up. Inviting a back bend if that's available. And back to the top. Awesome. Other side for a warrior sequence. This time left foot comes back. Bending into the right knee. Feel free to grab a sip of water if that's needed. I'm going to do a wardrobe fix. And arms come up. Warrior one. Remember, the hips are square to the front. The knee is bent. If it's hard to get the hip square, then take a wider stance with that left foot. Warrior one. Straighten the front leg, fold forward. Nice and slow. Both legs are straight. And notice also where your hips are in this position. Sometimes your left hip wants to lift up. You gotta say, okay, come back down to the mat, square the hips. Play around with where you're at. All right, adding our twist, right hand stays down, sweep the left arm up. Looking up if that's available. Big breath into your heart. Thinking of that happy thought. Release the hand down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Into warrior three, take flight. Finding something to stare at is always the easiest. Once you look around, it becomes more challenging. Keep that hip on the left facing the floor. And then stepping back into warrior two. Yay, I didn't fall. From your warrior two, looking over your fingertip, the front fingertips. Okay, relax the shoulders down. And front elbow to front knee. Reach the left arm up and over, opening through the chest. Sometimes you might lose that knee bend. Feel free to deepen the bend. And rise again. Very good. Into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Straighten the front leg, reach forward and down. Good job. Opening the chest. Looking up to the sky once more. Both legs are straight. And now instead of coming up, we're going down. So frame that front foot. Take a big step back. Come onto your palms, onto your hands into a plank. High plank. Good job. And feel free to do it from the knee, or you can stay on your feet for a side plank to the right. Lifting the left arm up. If you wish, one knee can be down to make it easier. All right, back to the center. Setting up for the other side. Beautiful, and back to the center. Bend the elbows, come down halfway for your chaturanga. Hold, breathe, all the way to the belly. Keep the elbows tucked, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, cobra. Keep the chin in and release. 2 more cobras. Inhale, rise. And release. Last one. Going to where you feel comfortable. Some people are capable of doing upward facing dog. Awesome. And now relax your head on your right hand. Use your left hand to grab the left foot. Take a nice breath. And breathe into the mat. As you breathe into the mat, you can feel the belly push into the mat. You can feel the ribs, the chest. And release the left leg. Switch to the right. And for those of you who want to try a bow pose, feel free to grab both feet, or you can just head to child's pose where we're going next. So remember to keep your knees in, they might want to splay out. Okay, and then on your inhale, use your legs to help lift the chest. Inhale, lift. And then breathing, of course. Holding the pose to as long as you feel comfortable. And then, as I said, meeting in child's pose. Knees wide. Big toes together, sink the hips. Now in your child's pose, we're going to walk our hands to the left, opening the side of the body. Still sink your head down. And now walk your hands to the right. back to the center. All the way. Lifting the hips, tuck the toes, down dog. Getting a little deeper into your pose, perhaps sinking the hips, the heels closer to the mat. Beautiful. You're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Take a big step forward into your lunge. Keep the left hand down to the mat, sweep the right arm up. Adding that beautiful twist. It feels so nice. The back knee can be down if you wish, or up. And now right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot further away. And then let the knee flop to the side. Looking at the bottom of your foot for lizard pose. You can see that there. We'll do both sides. Again, back knee can be down if you wish. Let those hips sink. And now with your strength, step your right foot back, okay? And then lift up into down dog. Left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog, big step forward. Keep the right hand down, twist the left arm up. And then out. Hand comes down to the inside of your left foot. Let the knee fall to the side for lizard pose. Feeling a nice juicy stretch in your hip. Very nice. And now with all your strength, stepping back in one or two steps into a down dog. And send a breath to your heart. Start walking your feet towards your hands. And hanging in a forward fold. Drawing the belly in. And this time interlacing, or I should say grabbing opposite elbows. And turning into a ragdoll as you flop from side to side. Notice how it feels when you bend one knee and the other. Just little movements. Release your elbows. And then together rise up. However you wish. Perhaps arms come out, reverse swan dive up. Fingertips up. Inviting a back bend. Beautiful. Release the hands down to your side. And now preparing for chair pose, Utkatasana. Everyone's favorite, right? Utkatasana. Everyone's favorite word to say. All right, I'm gonna do from here. Feet shoulder width apart. Sit your hips back. Inhale, rise. I should say, inhale, lift the arms. Very good. You're bending at the ankles as much as you can. If there's tension in your low back, just tuck that tail a little bit. Okay, lengthening the spine. Sitting low, smiling. And together, lifting up. Awesome, arms come down. And then lifting the arms up one more time. Inviting a side bend, first to the right. Relax. And up. Side bend to the left. And back up. Good job, guys. Time for some standing balance. Tree pose. 21. All right, ground down into your left leg. I really have to remember to crack a window in here on the weekend so they don't put AC on. Sweating. But that's good. It's good to be hot and sweaty. Find your tree. Hands to prayer position. We're going to continue our heart-focused practice today. Think of something you've accomplished, something that made you feel truly happy. Finishing a project, perhaps receiving an award, finally getting that dream job. And then grow your branches, reach, reach, reach. If you wish, taking your right foot in your hand, stretching out that right leg. I know if you're practicing this, release the arms down. Come back onto the right side. Go slow, bring the left foot in. This time we'll grow our branches right away. Reaching tall, long spine. Instead of that knee coming forward, send it to the wall behind you, really opening through the front of your hips. And just like the other side, if you wish, you can grab onto your foot. Still trying to open that hip, take it out to the side. Ooh. And timber, my tree came down. Feel free to break yours down and then meet me on the mat. In a lovely seated position, feet together. Looking at that butterfly shape. And then notice if your spine is rounding. Okay, try to sit up on the top of your sits bones. Those two little bony prominences. And then if you can, folding forward with the chest. You can still hold on to your ankles, or you can crawl the fingertips forward, reaching that way. And sitting up tall again, heading into a seated twist. Cross your right foot over your left. Again, make sure both of those sits bones are grounded on the floor. So we don't want that hip up high. And then when you're ready, your right hand becomes behind you, reminding you to sit up tall. Hook the left elbow and gently twist to the right. These twists are great for our organs, great for digestion. And back to the center. Give this leg a hug. Then nestling the foot into your left arm crease, your left elbow, and then sitting up tall, holding the foot. Hugging that knee. And if you do a few little circles, you can massage the muscles along your bottom. And clearing off those hip tightness. And release back down. Sitting up on the other side, cross the left foot over. Again, sometimes we get in such a habit of not sitting up tall. You gotta force sit tall, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Take the left hand behind you. Hook the right elbow. Beautiful, complete your twist. And back to the center, hugging this left leg up towards your chest. And sitting up tall. Like a little baby. Rock, rock, rock. To release the left, sitting up tall again on our sits bones. Imagine your back is against the wall. Okay. Hands out to your side. Shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Feel the front of those thighs working hard. And release it down. Left leg up. Squeezing and down. One more on the right. Good. Trying not to lean back, but staying up. And left leg nice and straight, lifted tall. And flexing at the foot. And down. Awesome. Together, fold forward, reaching to your toes. So as you fold forward, feel free to have the knees slightly bent. Just find this comfy spot. You need to wiggle around. And sitting up tall. Excellent. We're going to make sure there's room to lay back. Do a few things here, and then we'll make our way onto our back. for a few relaxing poses. All right. So knees are bent, feet can stay on the mat for an easier option for our boat pose. But the main part is opening the chest, okay? So you're not rounding through the spine, we're lifting straight. And then nice and slowly take your spine back, keeping that V shape right here. Arms to your side, beautiful. Hold your boat, feel free to float the feet, lifting through the chest. And of course, we start to shake a little bit, we have to breathe. Don't forget to activate your core, because other muscles will just help out if you don't tell it to work. Feet come down and sitting forward. And lining up for another one. So torso comes back, float the feet, beautiful. And feet come down. Let's lay all the way back. Just slowly rock your way back, hugging your knees to your chest. And releasing the feet down. Keep the soles of the feet on the mat. When you're ready, lifting into bridge pose. Good, feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze those glutes to lift the hips towards the sky. You can also wiggle your shoulders underneath you. Interlace your fingers and lift even higher. Holding our bridge pose. Using the breath. The higher you go up, the more of a back bend you get, so you might feel it in your lower back, compressing. And release. Release the arms down. And if you wish, you can also do a wheel pose. Or you're going to lift into one more bridge or a plow. Everyone knows what level they're at. If you are doing a wheel, go nice and slow. Palms by your ears, first lifting up onto your head if you need to, and opening up. Very good. Wheel is one of my favorite poses. After such an intense back bend, hug the knees to your chest. And now you're going to straighten the legs up towards the sky. Ooh, see how straight they can get. Activating your core. Flexing at the ankles, knees straight. Bend the knees, give them a hug. Very good. And now keep that right leg, stretch the left leg out. Let the left leg relax completely. And then yeah, let the left leg relax and take the right across your body into a supine twist. And looking over your right shoulder, keep keeping that right shoulder down to complete the twist. And as the practice winds down, still try to keep your thoughts in your body, giving it that full attention for your entire practice. And bring that right knee back up. Give it a squeeze one more time. And you're actually going to take it up straight, grabbing to behind the thigh. Yeah, stretching out the hamstring again. And pointing and flexing at the foot. Awesome. And switching sides, let the right leg relax. Hug the left knee to your chest. Guiding the knee to the right across the body for your supine twist. And release your twist back to the center. Hug the knee and now switch the hands to behind the legs, straightening the left leg up to the sky. Pointing and flexing at the ankle. Doing a stretch in the back of the calf and the hamstring. And bring it in. All right, I bring both legs up so we can have a happy baby. Grab onto your big toes or your feet, your ankles. And then rock and roll from side to side, letting any of those left kinks out. Close your eyes and let your imagination guide you. And now releasing your happy baby into Supta Konasana. The soles of the feet together, the knees apart. Okay, and then try, the closer your heels are to your bottom, the more opening through the front of your pelvis. So if you get tired there, you just sneak the feet lower and find what's comfy for you. Actually, up high seems comfier for me today. And in your Supta Konasana, you're going to take your arms into these cactus arms, into this open heart posture. If you have a block, feel free to put it under your thoracic spine so you're raised up, opening even deeper. I know we've done that a few times in class. Close your eyes and start breathing into your heart space. nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. Just breathing slower and deeper than usual. Imagine your breath is flowing in and through your heart space. Now tap into your regenerative feeling of love, compassion, gratitude. Trying to re-experience that sensation of being filled up with love and care. You might take a minute to feel that shift and that feeling wash over you, that emotion really take hold. Just continue to practice it. And you'll know when that spark goes off and you feel whole again. You feel so warm and so fuzzy. Like you're laying in bed after you had the best day in the world. A few more big breaths in to your heart space. And now bringing the hands in and the knees together. Okay, sliding the legs down straight for Shavasana, your final resting pose. Relaxing the arms by your side. Just wiggle your legs a bit, see where they fall and flop. You're releasing any tension. You're fully supported on the floor. Palms up for energy, or down if you want to feel more grounded. And now letting your mind wander around, not spending too much time on one idea or one thought. Letting yourself dance around on the back of your eyelids, like you're playing in a universe full of stars. You have no care in the world. You're content. Feeling at peace with yourself. Now you can start deepening your breath. As you inhale, send your breath down to your belly. Exhale to release any last worries, any last tension. And as you deepen your breath, start to wake up your fingers and toes. Giving them a little wiggle, little room. And then slowly saying nice and relaxed. You're going to make your way onto your side. Whichever side is calling you. Pausing for your moment of gratitude. You know, gratitude helps cultivate happiness. And anytime you can tap into your heart, think of a warm, fuzzy feeling, and it will automatically boost your happiness. Come on up to sitting. And together we'll close the practice. Hands at the heart space. Honoring our mind, our body, and our spirit. Thank you for dedicating the time to yourself and really tapping into your heart today. Namaste.